What's up, YouTube? I do a lot of playing a Diablo, and I play a lot on BattleNet. All my videos so far have been BattleNet. I like playing with other people, but about like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I finally downloaded the Plugy Mod, and I figured I'd just kind of show you where I'm at with my what I got going on single player at least. So let's fire up. It's really easy to download. Just Google Plugy Mod, and I can't remember the exact name of the website. It's Plugy something or other. We call it the survival guide. And I apologize if my cat jumps up here. She's an attention whore. So, real quick, there is no BattleNet on this mod, so it ain't even going to let you get in there. You can do the open whatever, but I never do that stuff. So right now, I've only got 5 characters, and I'm mainly focusing on my Sorceress here, so we'll hop on. I currently have her at Hell Ancients, and I'm just struggling to kind of beat them. I know some strategies, and you really got to take like 50 potions and drop them on the floor in there, because you're going to go through so much mana. I just haven't had the patience to do it. But with Plugy Mod, you can reset your stats and skills anytime you want. So I just come over here and I can hold, Hold Alt, and you can take 1 point out at a time. Hold Shift, and Alt and Shift, and you can move 10 points at a time. Obviously, if you hold Shift, you can assign 10 points at a time, just like anything. But you can do this without having to worry about, I only get 3 respecs. Because like on BattleNet, you get your respec in Nightmare Den and your respec in Normal Den. There's like 3 respecs, right? I think that's right. This gives you unlimited respecs anytime you want. They put a little X up here so you can unassign all your skills, which is so nice, because I've been playing this Sorceress, and especially in Hell, there's been times where I've had to go from cold to fire, or I've never really had to use lightning. Once I get like top-notch gear with an insight, I will probably go to lightning. But even at the beginning of Hell, I actually was a half fireball, half blizzard source. Interesting, huh? Yeah. But it's really cool. You have to unassign them all. You can't just, like in your stats, you can't just take one out of the skills. You got to unassign it. It's kind of annoying, but it's so much nicer than only getting 3 chances. Or like back in the day, you just couldn't respec and you were what you were. And if you accidentally put a point in the wrong skill, well, you're keeping that skill. So that's something really cool about Plugy. Probably one of the coolest things that most people get this for is the unlimited stash, and it's literally unlimited. You got these 2 arrows in the center that move over 1 page at a time, and then you got these 2 over on the sides that move like 10 pages at a time. So if you look up here, it says personal page 10, 20, yada, 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 yada. I pretty much just keep everything in what's called the shared stash, which is a stash that allows you to use any of your offline characters. Basically, any of your offline characters can access this stash. So, being that I've had this for like 2 weeks, I do have a lot of pretty decent stuff. I got all sorts of amulets so far. There's a couple Necromancer skill levels with resistance and magic fine and just good stuff. And I got, I save a lot of ones that are good. Like these all-res ones are great in Hell. Druid skills, barb skills. This is my amulets and rings and essences and key pages. I only got 1 key so far. I don't think you really even need to collect these essences, because you just use them to make a token of absolution to respec. I can respec anytime I want. I don't need them. Just some cool stuff. I got a lot of MF gear and resistance gear, because that's what you need. Some notable items that I have got on single player. I've got 1 Stone of Jordan so far, and that's about it. Everything else pretty mid-level. We'll go through the stash real quick. I got 2 rune pages right now. I collect every rune that I can. The highest runes I got are I got a foul, lem, lum. Yeah, not too much. Takes a lot to get high runes, I'm telling you right now. Gems, some wands and staves and just random stuff. You know, I started as a fire source with a leaf, so of course I had to make a leaf. Some stuff for Amazon, because I eventually plan on, I have a real low level Amazon that I'm gonna make into a javelin thrower or a bowzon maybe, depending on what I find. I already found a Titans, so I'm leaning towards the Javazon. Good bows are like the Rune Word Faith and stuff, and they're just crazy expensive to make. Got a white wand that I'm gonna throw on my my Necro. He might already have one. I don't even know. I have a level 60 Necro that I've also been working on, but he kind of got a little boring. I've made so many Necromancers, it's old. I mean, it's one of my favorites, but it's getting old. Oh, what else we got? Oh, geez. I'm messing up. So my bow page. I had more. I put a few of them on my Amazon to test out on her once she gets leveled up. Nothing crazy, but they're fun. Some of them shoot explosive arrows, and you know they got their own little areas to be used. They're just low level shit. Just some axes. I'm collecting every unique item I find. That way, I kind of do the Holy Grail thing that some of the big streamers do, and it takes years to find everything. It's kind of dumb. I did find a 1 Traps 11 Life Grand Charm. That's pretty good. I have a real low level Traps in offline that I throw that on. It's the only skiller I've found. I don't have any skillers on my source right now. And then I got my armors. I got a stealth from when I was lower level. I got 2 of these spirit forges. They're actually not bad. Lots of resistance. Well, this one is lots of resistance because I threw an Ort and a Thole in it, and I was using it on my mercenary for a while. Dark Glow, another stealth. Stealths are amazing. And then I just love the shared stash because when I go to make a new character, I can hop right in and get this stealth. I don't got to farm Countess, even though it only takes you 10, 20 minutes to make a stealth or farm the runes. But I got them there for when I want them, Another Spirit Shroud, that's a good armor for early on skills. Atma's Whale, it's got some magic find on it. Right now, I think it's the only magic find armor that I have, and I will never have, well, not never, but I don't have near that enough strength to wear it, and I'm not taking points out of vitality right now to wear it because this source is made of glass. Just another skill armor that's not bad. The Silks of the Victor, Bone Flesh, Skin of the Flayed one. That's really good. It's got the Life Stolen. That's a good one for your Merc. Life Stolen per hit. Guardian Angel, whatever. Just a bunch of unique axes and swords here. Nothing good. Got a Hexfire I'm going to throw on my Fire Druid. Well, he's fire for now, but when I level him up, he'll be a Windy Druid. I'm going to throw that on him once he's high enough level. What else? None of this stuff is really good. It's just, it's collecting it. It's the, I didn't have this one and now I got it. That's cool. I could throw that on my Druid. I didn't even think about that. Whatever. None of this stuff's really that good, but you never know when you're going to find a use for something. Circlets, resistance circlets, skill circlets, skills, a teleport circlet. Now, this is cool because a lot of people, they will go and buy a staff from one of the vendors that has teleport charges. Well, this circlet would allow you to not have to use that staff, whether it be on your main hand or your offhand. Most people put it on the offhand. But it would free up your offhand to have something else. You know, you've got your teleport charges on your helmet. Real good low level Necromancer Helm. Two-socketed Shaco. I don't remember why I got that, but I got it. I found it. It's Eth, so I could make something out of it for the dickhead, the guy, the hireling, the mercenary, for the mercenary. Right now, this is the helm I use for MF, just because it's what I found. 2 perfect topazes in there. This is boots. Got the booties. Nothing crazy here. Got the gloves. And of course, chance guards for when I want a magic find. Although, I do like these. They're 23%. This is 28%. But this one also has fire resist on it. So, you get that little extra. And then some shields. Nothing really good. All res shield. And this is like one of the first shields I was using in like Nightmare when I was starting to lack resistances really bad. Couple crap belts. Well, I don't even know why this one's in here. Wow. I must have been high or something putting that in there. Man, I found a lot of pole arms. I got a second page started. Right now, one of the best ones is Bone Hue that I don't even know what the jewel is. Oh, it's an all-res jewel. That's just solely for like that's the highest damaging one I got. So if I really need my merc to help with some immunes or something, I give him that, and he's out there kicking ass. Oh, I put a hell rune in it too, because like the strength requirement was insane, and I wanted to get that down. My merc couldn't wear it, man. Nothing crazy. These are just typical ones you find. I mean, it's good to have a high damaging one. You know, something like the Spire of Honor here gives you up to 328. This is 357. That's 343. I'll show you what my merc's using here in a bit. But that's the highest damaging one. And I swap that one out between what he's using now sometimes. And then this is cool. So right here it says shared page. Well, if you just put set stuff on one page, it'll say, like this is Eisenhart's. It'll say Eisenhart's Armory. Arctic Gear, Vidalia's, Juanin's Majesty, Disciple, Eratha's, Natalia's, and so on and so forth. I've almost got a full Saigon's. Just looking for that, the helm, I think. I think it's the helm. But you kind of get it. A lot of people probably be like, well, you're a source. Why don't you use Talrash's? Well, let me go over my gear. And particularly my mercenary's gear, who is dead right now. That happens a lot in hell. So, I do have a Talrash's piece. It's on my mercenary. Why is it on your mercenary? Well, look at it. That 10% life stolen per hit, that's insane, dude. You want that for your mercenary. You just want it. That's really good. It's one of the highest life stolen per hit you can get on an item, especially something you can use on your mercenary. And it has the res and 60 to life. Mana we don't care about. As far as I know, the Act 2 mercenary doesn't use any mana. I could be wrong. Maybe he has like a jab attack that he uses. I don't know. But if he doesn't barely use any. Now for the armor, I have an Eth Corpse Morn with 1703 defense. It blows all the other armors out of the water that I have. And it's got cold res and vitality. A little bit of fire damage. That's just awesome. And for the weapon, I'm using 4-socketed poleaxe with the insight runes in it. And as a source, man, you really need that insight. At level 75 right now with my gear, I can get away without it. But when I first made that back in I think it was like Act 4 Nightmare, dude, that thing saved my butt. Because I couldn't keep up with the mana. My blizzards, they're like 50 mana or something, and 40 mana. I don't know. I'm fire spec right now because of some shit I was doing. But you gotta have it, man. It's not no infinity, but just check the stats out on that thing. That meditation aura, huge. And he's still doing 650 damage. Let me show you real quick what he'll do with that Bone Hue. It's pretty insane. I like to still have the meditation aura. So with Bone Hue, it doubles it, 1655. Well, more than doubles it. Crazy damage. All right, let's show you what I got. I'm using a Spirit Sword, 4-socketed Crystal Sword. Quick way to make one of those: do normal cows or nightmare cows. I can't remember. Cows will drop a lot of white swords, meaning they're not in the blue lettering. And when you take a white long sword, spirit sword, or I think it's a broadsword, when you take one of those to Larzuk and do the socket, he'll give you 4 sockets every time. And Talthol or Am, you can get those runes in normal, I think. I think Am might be kind of hard to find in normal, but I'm pretty sure it will drop in normal. Once you get into Nightmare Countess runs, you'll find those no problem. 2 to skills, 31% faster cast rate out of 35, so it rolled pretty good. And then just a bunch of other little mods. For my helm, I'm running a lore. It's an easy 1 skill. Easy 1 skill rune word for your helm or soul. 1 to skills, 10 to energy, some light res, and some other shitty mods. I got an FCR amulet. Lidless wall, 1 to all skills, but even the bigger one is that 20 FCR, you're trying to hit your breakpoints, which I'm going to interrupt this right here and just show you something real cool about Plugy. See these 2 little arrows? You come over here, it's going to tell you everything about your character. Right now with my gear, I'm at 101% faster cast rate. So let's come over here, and it'll actually tell us our casting breakpoints. So I just need a little bit more. I'll be at 105, and then I'm casting like insanely fast. Really, 63 is fast enough where I'm at right now, because in between 63 and 105, it doesn't change no matter what. Once you hit 63, you're casting this fast, and you're not casting any faster until you hit 105. Now, 200, I don't even know if people go that high, because like, what? That's just crazy fast. You don't need it. Magic Find's crap right now, because I've been trying to kill the Ancients to no luck. But I can, with my Magic Find gear, I think I'm right under 300%. So pretty good. And it just tells you everything. It tells you your faster run walk, your regenerate mana percentage. Just look at it. Just look at it. Pause the video and look at it if you want to see. Over here you got your light radius, damage reduced by %, damage reduced by in solid numbers, magic damage reduced, resistances, in case you didn't see it on the other page because you're dumb. Percentage to max res. Just some really cool stuff. It even has your mercenary breakpoints, which that's so cool. So cool. So anyway, back to my gear. We're at lidless, 20 FCR, whatever. Skin of the Viper Magi. I found that doing I think I found that shortly after I started doing Hell Mephisto runs. And that's awesome. It's got the 1 to skills, 30 FCR, helping us get to them breakpoints, and 26 all res. It's really, really good armor that you can use. It's a low strength requirement, and it's actually a really low level requirement for how good it is. Being that it only has 5 mods on it, they're great mods. I found a Snow Clash belt. I think I was doing Mephisto runs when I found that. Hell Mephisto, even Nightmare Mephisto is going to give you a lot of good stuff that you're going to want. 10 FCR ring. I when I'm really fighting stuff, you've seen my rings. I got some better rings for like resistances and stuff. Like this one is awesome. It's got 4 res on it. It's got cold, light, fire, and poison. That's a great ring. Yeah. Back to the rest of the gear. My 1 SOJ. I don't remember where I found that. I want to say on Andariel because she has really high unique ring drop rates, meaning she'll drop a lot of unique rings. Just some magic find, fire res gloves, and some cold poison res, extra gold, and magic find booties. On swap. Oh yeah, this is what I use for magic find. Gold dagger. I found that like back in normal, like Act 2 or something. I think I might even found it in Act 1. Yeah, I think I found that in Act 1. 100% chance to find magic. Dude, that's amazing. This is like the best weapon for magic finding besides like a six-isted something you can put ists in. I don't know, dude. Or P topazes. I think there's a one-handed weapon you can put, or you can find that'll get 6 sockets. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. I know you can get 5 in the one-handed items sometimes. I don't know. Then on switch for the shield, I got a rhyme, shale eth. You'll start finding shales and like, I think you can find them in the normal chaos sanctuary is the earliest you might be able to find them. But I found a lot of them. And that's also, it's a really good shield. It's got mana regeneration and all res and magic find. And cannot be frozen. Don't forget that cannot be frozen. That is like a tier 1 mod. You only need it on one item. All it does is make it so that you don't get slowed down by cold, and boom, you get it on your rhyme shield. How about that? Then down here, this is just a plain old lower res wand, and meaning it has lower res charges on it. And these come in big time handy for when you're trying to really pull immunities down and deal more damage. So sometimes I throw that on my switch where my gold dagger would be, and I'll swap to it, boom, cast a lower res on a group of monsters or a boss or something, just so I can bring them down quicker. And for charms, I just got some life resistancers, some lifers on the GCs, and my small charms, pretty junk. But I mean, these are the kind of charms you're going to want, like run, walk, and resistances, and magic find, and, you know, that stuff. What else is different about Plugy Mod? I don't really know. I think that might be it. You can do cows as much as you want. You can kill the king as much as you want. You're always going to be able to remake it. Pendle skin or Neelithak. This temple gateway normally goes away if you click on the waypoint in the halls when you're doing Neelithak. I think it's the second level. This is the Halls of Pain. Yeah, it's the Halls of Pain. If you click on that waypoint and you're not on Plugy, or let's say you're on normal BattleNet, this portal to Pendle Skin will go away, which sucks. Because Pendle is actually a really good place to farm. I'm not going to go do him right now because he'll kill me, more than likely. He's fast and he's deadly, and it's... Nope, I'm not doing it. I'll do that with my Javazon when I get her going. But, what else? I think that's about it. I'm sure I'm missing a couple things, but those are the big things. You got the shared stash, the unlimited respecs whenever you want. And it just, it's so nice. I love this. Plugy Mod is amazing. I don't know why I didn't download this forever ago. Unless I'm playing with my buddies, like, I'm having more fun doing Plugy Mod single player than I am on BattleNet. Especially like right now, with the bots on BattleNet, they're over the top. Everyone's just doing bail runs and chaos runs, and it's just the same thing over and over again. You get to level 80 in like an hour because somebody rushes you, and then you join some game and this guy drops 3 enigmas and now you're rich, and it's like, you know, it's really rewarding doing this, finding all this stuff on single player, and just, you know, like when I dropped this SOJ, I was like, you know, I was screaming and stuff. It was great. I was like, wow, I don't think I've dropped an SOJ on BattleNet in forever, dude. And like, I don't know. Oh, a couple other things. Ubers is not normally on single player. With Plugy Mod, they've opened it up. Now you can do Ubers. That's why, you know, I started collecting the keys. Also, you've probably noticed in the video a couple times, the Stones of Jordan. It's just kind of like an automated thing. Every once in a while, one will sell, and then you're gonna see Diablo walks the earth, and it's like, what? And then he kills you because I'm only level 65. Literally, the first hell game that I got into after I killed Nightmare Bale, the first hell game, I'm in the cold plains, bro. Boom. Diablo walks the earth. And I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I have shit gear. He regenerates health like crazy, so even if you can manage to land a few hits on him without him just breathing on you, because that's all it takes to kill you, even if you manage to get a few hits and you gotta go back to town, you're gone. You go back to town for 1 second, you come back, he's rejuvenated that health, and it's like you're only moving his health a millimeter anyway. Like, but another cool thing is that yeah, you can get the Ubers and Diablo clone on Plugy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Haven't made a video in a while. Thought I'd show you what I've been doing on my Plugy account, and as you can see, I'm still recording this with the cell phone. I've been working a lot. Haven't had time really to go link up with my buddy who's going to help me. And I probably won't for a while because in 2 days I'm leaving for California for like 2 weeks. I'm taking my laptop, so I'll probably play this here and there at night when I'm bored and people are. I'm staying with my brother, so when they go to sleep, I'll probably be playing this. And I might make a video. We'll see. But yeah, hope you liked it. Maybe if you've never used Plugy Mod, this would show you how fun it is, and you might give it a try now. I was gonna say one more thing. I don't remember. I'll say it on the next video. Later.